There I was, 3 years and 30 pounds ago. Little Tyler Harrington was about to go up against the biggest lineman on the team. I heard the whistle blow, and then everything went black. Good morning. I'm Tyler Harrington, and today I'm going to be explaining the effects of concussions and how they can be prevented. Most of you may know that concussions are a very common thing when it comes to football. I, for one, know firsthand what concussions can do to you. Today you will learn the effects they can have on your body and the many ways that you can prevent them from happening. Concussions can have many effects on your body, but luckily there are many ways to help prevent them. According to Erica Deal, the National Federation of State High School Association mandated that chin straps must have 4 straps on the helmet. The reason for this is so that the back of your head and the top of your head are secured against the pads on the inside of the helmet. NFHS also recommends that players get a preseason physical. The reason for this physical is so that they can make sure you're in good enough health and you're well enough to be playing the sport. The coaches should also implement proper blocking skills and tackling skills to teach the players not to use their head or not to lead in with their head. They also require a physician to be at every game in practice just in case something does happen. Deal also goes on to say that baseline tests must be given at least once a year. And what a baseline test is a test, like a series of mini tests that include you remembering numbers and a set of words, and this is to get your your memory, I guess you would say, your how well you are at remembering things. And they also do a test of balance. And the point of this test is to get a reference for each player on how well they perform on a normal day. And the reason this is because in case of head trauma, then they will re-administer the test to see how low they score compared to their first time. And they have to keep taking the test until they are good enough to, until they score what they scored the first time to be able to play more. The manufacturers of the helmets also added more padding in the weakest spots or the spots that were most hit. And the way they found this was by watching old game film to watch where the impact was whenever concussions occurred. They also made the helmets lighter and the face mask lighter so that fatigued players would be able to still keep their head up. Speaking of face mask, Alvin Eden has his own simple solution to making concussions less occurrence. He suggests that if we simply remove the face mask off the helmets, the players would feel less safe when running in, and this would make them less prone to be using their head, therefore reducing concussions. All these are great ways to lessen the risk of getting a concussion.